when does it make sense then to use these generative AI tools? Like, have you seen some time or maybe some broker who's actually using them and using it well and providing good value? Like, when would you say is the right time to use, ChatGPT in your business?
Yeah, I mean, there are some use cases I see brokers using it more for now. One of them that comes to mind, it's like almost like problem solving in a sense for you, where
Mm,
you can
yeah,
actually almost put some variables in there, like I have a rate of X, I have a client of Y, and I don't want to put them in this or that. What would you like crunch these numbers? Maybe that's not a great example,
cool.
but I've
Yeah, yeah,
personally done it like with Excel, where it's like I don't know the formula to do this, so I just ask ChatGPT and it either builds the formula or I give it the data and it reconfigures it for me. So that type of stuff you can never do with automation, and so that is something where it's almost like, for lack of a better word, maybe
like
not a second brain, but
a
like
brainstorming partner almost,
yeah,
right?
yeah, like, I often go in there and just have convos with it. Like,
Yeah,
I have it on my
crazy.
phone, and
Yeah,
you could just,
yeah,
like, push it too and be like, "Okay, so I think this politically," and it goes, "Well, have you thought of that?" And it's like, "Well, give me 3 reasons why I should change my mind," and it does, and then it
yeah,
it's pretty cool in that sense, and automation could never do that. I
right.
don't know how
Yeah.
that directly applies to a broker, that little scenario,
Well,
but
I've heard, no, I think it is. I mean, this is one I've heard of a couple times, or I know one guy who's done this, which is like objection handling, where he goes into Chat
mm,
GPT and it's like, I'm a borrower, and they almost like recreate their clients. I'm a borrower. I'm skeptical that rates are going to go down. I'm not sure if I should go with a broker or the bank. Tell me why I should go with a broker. And it goes out, right? And it gives you all these reasons. And then it says, hey, I don't think that reason a good enough reason to go with a broker. Can you be more specific or can you give me more, right? And you can have these conversations, you can recreate these, you can brainstorm together. And then coming out of that, at the very least, you have a great idea or a lot more ideas of how you can interact with your client. And at most, you have probably a great email template, right? To fit into your
yeah.
process. Say, hey, if you ever have this objection, here is like a dialed in, ready to go template that you can use, right? And so that's what I've seen and that's what I've heard, which is just so cool, really, if you think about
Can
it.
also write content for you. A lot of people are doing that, but like you
That's
said,
true. Yeah.
you still gotta vet it, in my opinion. I think you probably agree because it might be hallucinating. It might not give the vibe you want, but it's getting to the point, at least ChatGPT now, where you can actually load up syntaxes and ideas that you believe in, and it'll actually write with those in mind or write with those
Right.
verbs or nouns or however you speak. And so that's pretty neat, but, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely the conversational aspect of it is just bananas. It's so, so good.